Hello friends, welcome to the final presentation of my GSOC project. I was involved with OpenMRS for the summers and I was assigned a project called HFE REST, which is basically HTML form entry restified version. So my primary mentor was Wes Hussain and my backup mentor was Evangeline. I'll just give you the overview of the project first, and then later on we can see a live working demo of my work. So basically, the old HTML form entry module allowed users with basic HTML skills to create their forms and use those forms to enter data into the system, which were basically stored as encounters, right? You all know about this. So there were some requirements recently that required users to post the same form entry data via REST. So this project required me to build some wrappers which allowed us to basically uh, do the same data entries and form manipulations using REST. So that was the primary objective of the project. Uh, the documentation of the APIs can be found in the stock link. I'll just go. I'll just walk you through the APIs itself. So uh, there were basically four different kinds of APIs. So one was regarding the HTML form list, okay, so which returned the list of all the HTML forms. Another was regarding HTML forms, which allowed you to basically manage the HTML forms, like edit the HTML forms or view the existing HTML forms. And the main API was about HTML form entry. So basically, which will be used to enter data into the form. So I'll just walk you through all of them. So yeah. So as you can see, this is the HTML form API. So I'm doing a get request at HTML form with ID1. So I get a preview HTML which can be seen here, and I also get the ID of the form. So this can be customized. For now, I'm just displaying the preview HTML in a unstructured format, but this can be modified. So yeah, and we can post a HTML form. So this, suppose I want to create a new form in my system, so this is how I do it. So this is the form name, description, all, and this is the XML data of the form. You should remember that after you enter the form in the XML data, it should be a valid string. So that is the only uh, restriction. That's it. So here you can see the new form was saved, and I got ID 9. So I can use this ID for later purposes. So this is the get HTML form entry list. So I can get a list of all the available HTML forms in the system. So here you can see this newly created form which we just created now. So this is about it. Yeah, so this next API is HTML form entry API. So here you can do a get by encounter ID, person ID. So this is the result that you get. So for that particular encounter, I got all the details, and this was the HTML that was displayed in the UI. This can be represented in an alternate form, just displaying the data of the fields, but for now I've displayed the whole HTML. So yeah, so this is the post. So here basically whenever you want to post some data to the HTML, we can have it in two forms. Either give it in a encoded format, or you can have fields in a JSON. So here I'll just post data to this particular form for this patient in mode edit. So you just see I just posted the data in HTML. It's that easy. And this is about, yeah, this is about deleting HTML form entry which you made via the API. So I'll just call this, and basically you're done. So that was about it. The rest of the documentation can be found on these links. Uh, that was all about it. Thank you, OpenMRS, for giving me an opportunity to uh, spend my summers coding for you. Thanks a lot.